ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest 3. Dragon Quest 11 is, I will get that right eventually. In the last episode, we met Erik and made our way through Castle Heliodor's dungeons and jumped off a cliff. And now we're just in a shared jump. We're just gonna see what happens. Yo, buddy. Come on, can't hit the road without saying thanks.
Ah, there you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
I wonder who that could be. Imagine.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Imagine if just said, nope, stay in here. There's enemies outside.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember? That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor. Ha! That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
We've got a friend.
You can't be serious. Let's do this.
Big damage. So I've had like a little bit of a break. 'Cause, like, I think I think I had basically pet powers come from every pet corner of the globe. The more pet powers, the more abilities and the more pets you have, the more. Heal, thank God. It's always good just to have like especially like the ones that give you like the all you island.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the Red Orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot to the garbage pile.
Some more, like, weapons. It's not too bad, I guess.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot. Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1,000% sure. It's not here. You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it. I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me. Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
Imagine not being it. There's the only one upstairs. You can't miss it. Oh, Ruby.
This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Erik. There's something I need to ask you. Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town. Get out of here! Go on! Good dog. Good doggy. Stay. can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck? You saw her heading back to the inn? Great! Let's head over there and find out what she knows.
Into the inn, though. Like, we went past the inn. So surely he had seen.
Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key. Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about. Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always delight to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cashiers, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor! I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see.
Why you don't trust a friend. Don't trust anybody.
But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
Nick Reactor. Yeah. Little boy. Nice one, Bullseye. That great big carrot of a guardian you beat himself when he saw ya. Is it a girl or is it a boy? I don't know. What do you think it's for that egg? Get lost. You what? You want to borrow me, dog? You're having a giraffe, ain't ya? Look, I ain't got time for this. Go on, sling it up. Bullseye here's a lone wolf like me. You don't take kindly to strangers. Ah, but you know what? Some holy water and buzzberry or two might change his mind. What you gawping at like that? What you gawping at me like that for? I ain't like asking for much. Just go and shake that tree and grab some berries, isn't it? Go out of town, walk down the walkway and finger straight on. Big trees, funny berries in it. Bush. I've never heard bush be used in a sentence before. Other than when we take the bigger people. And as for that holy water, well, that's easy. Buy it from a shop. And remember, I didn't say holy water or buzzberries. I want them both. Otherwise, no deal. What was this one had to do? Bush. Bush, you hear me? Yeah. One little squalor. What do I give him it? I'll show you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Imagine if I talked like this for the full episode, eh? We're in the heliodor foothills. Awkward by Erik. I will play a game of I don't know when that will be. Probably the next game, but I've already got the next game so it's fine. Like the next game after this, I don't know what it will be, so it's fine. It's Return. We're doing Final Fantasy 4 Pixel. But can I just walk into the heliodor from downtown? I was like, where is it? I do this all the time, I always think it's further down. I need to know what I love. Thank you. Bye, Lockie. Run away. Here she is, the little popper. Let's get her. What, do you think I was just gonna hand over my dog to some stranger? Nah, there's gotta be something in it for me, innit? That's how things work around here. Give me something. Okay. Let's see now, yeah, that looks like what I asked for. Blimey, you actually bought it, man. Here, Bullseye, it's your favourite, fuzzberries. We'll share these, alright? Good, ain't they? Right, let's sprinkle this holy water on you, shall we? Here we go. Now these monsters will steer clear when you go playing outside of town. Nice. Never let me get back on my headset before they're on here. What? Don't look at me like that. Bullseye looks after me and I look after him. Anyway, promise is a promise. He's yours for a bit. Look after him, alright? Bullseye, listen, boy. Go and play with the nice man for a bit, okay?
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable people from being bothered by rabble and riffraff. In other words, you. Ah! No, not a dog! Anything but that!
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
People always go to nighttime here, though. It can happen like at any point. All hail Heliodor. Heliodor is the biggest and busiest city in all Vergia. Traders across from all over the world. Crowd its cobble streets, so if there's something you're looking for yourself, look no further. I don't know if that's what it said. It went off before I could finish. Smash. Smash. We can sharpen our swords. I just run straight to it. I remembered there was a button. And I remembered I pressed the button. That accent is going to have me up. Oh, blimey, geezers. You didn't have to go and do all that for me. Oh, no. Okay, that's misleading. I thought there was multiple ways. Convenient place to put holes. Who would have ever thought of that, eh? Oh, Metal Gear Aluminum. Brain. That's some incredible skill though, to actually do that. I think it's this one. Because the only one you can enter. It's the one with the footsie.
Wow, nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Erik!
Long time no see, old pal.
Erik! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's really you! Large as life and fighting fit! I'm so happy to see you!
Anything.
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got a gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit! Erik, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ear to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the King's Barrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The King's Barrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone.
You can survive like a medieval world.
Which
but
means we
if
can
you
kill
like
two
to
birds
one
with one
party,
stone. You
like
coming,
if
Dirk?
someone went to
A little adventure for old time's sake?
To like medieval times.
Sorry,
Fantasy
no
world.
can do. I got a shop to run, and I'm a married man these days.
But like, you know like the future.
Married?
If
Wow,
go to it,
you
like,
really
not
have
honest, yeah.
changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King's Barrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. And besides, it's the only way to get there.
You know, guys, this has been Let's Play Dragon Quest 11 Echoes of the Elusive Age. In the next episode, we're going to head back to Cobblestone and to the King's Barrow. We have to get through the Mangle Grove. This has been crazy. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Take care. Bye bye.